All right, hi guys. Welcome to our day two of informative writing. So yesterday we brainstormed three interesting animals that we would potentially want to research or write about. And so today you should have watched the YouTube video about making a plan. And in that plan in the video, it said the person was thinking, well, how am I going to set up my writing? They're going to include an introduction. They're going to an introduction introducing their topic. They're going to come up with three subtopics or 3 points they want to talk about, and then they're going to come to a conclusion. We're going to do all that too, but our plan's just going to look a little different because I don't think we're quite ready to plan out our essay because we need to research our animals a little bit more. So right here, this will be on your Google Classroom. This is your formative writing plan. And so this first question here, what's my topic? Which animal did I choose? We'll fill that out. You'll get to choose one of the three animals that you found yesterday. And then what are 5 questions that I have about my animal? See, instead of coming up with subtopics to write about like they showed in the video, I think first we probably all have questions about our animals we chose. And I know I have questions about mine. And before we can even write about our animal, we need to be able to answer our own questions about them. Because chances are your reader's going to have those same questions. And we want to make sure those questions cover important information and maybe interesting information too. Interesting in the sense that our readers are going to like to read it and it's going to be fun for us to write about. So what's my topic? Which animal did I choose? Well, I chose yesterday. You guys saw I was thinking about choosing the pink fairy armadillo, and I think I'm going to stick with that. So I'll write pink fairy armadillo. If we want, let's include a picture too, because that's kind of fun. There's our little dude. Here, I like this one. I'll go. So right click it, copy. I'll put it below this box. Here, I'll even change the document website. I'll say put a picture here. I'll right click again, paste, and I'm going to shrink that. So this is my topic. This is the animal I chose, the pink fairy armadillo. And now, what are 5 questions I have about my animal? Because you may already know stuff about your animal, but there's got to be a lot of stuff you don't know. Like for me, the first thing I thought of when I saw the pink fairy armadillo, well, because I know armadillos usually live in the desert, because I think they like to dig in the sand, they burrow in the sand. But I don't know where this one lives, so that was my first question. Where does pink fairy armadillo live? I don't know where in the world they're from. I don't know what kind of habitat they live in. And I could guess the desert, but I don't know for sure. So that's a question I'm gonna have to research. Now for another question. So I have a lot of basic questions I could write, but I want you guys to come up with some. And I'm gonna come up with one unique to my animal. Because one question I have when I see this little guy is if you see where my mouse is, all those like pink ribs or his shell on his back. It's so weird to me. I would like to know what it is and why he has that. So I don't really know how to phrase that, but I'm gonna try my best. What is the pink? I guess I could call that skin or shell. What is the pink shell on its back? I have a lot of questions with that one. What is it for? What does it do? So don't think too hard about these questions. It's just like look at your animal. What do you think you need to know? Other ideas we all need to know about our animals. I mean, what do they eat? Do they have any predators, or are they predators? Where do they build shelters? And then also with some of your questions, try to think about what's unique about your animal. Try to because we want to because we're, the point is we want to look up interesting animals that people maybe have never heard of. So try to come up with unique questions. Cover your basics like where does it live? Where does it eat? Is it a predator? Is it prey? But also try to come up with some unique questions for your animal. So I'll be looking forward to seeing who you guys finally choose and what questions you come up with it. So remember, these questions we are eventually going to answer these, and just like in the video, these questions, once we have our answers, these are going to become our subtopics, and these are going to become the paragraphs in our writing. And tomorrow we'll work on answering these questions and maybe putting all our information into an outline so we can move on to eventually writing our introductions and our conclusions. All right, guys. So this was a pretty short video today, but not a huge assignment right now. We're just in our planning stages. So good luck. Have fun with this and come up with some interesting questions for your interesting animals.